Hello, Idol. Good evening. Good morning to you. Oh, excuse me. It's been a very long day. How are you, Idol? Good to see you. Oh my god. Oh, alright. We need to. Let's see. I only got 16 points. I don't think we've gotten. We haven't really played much of this, so. I think we only played it once. Wait, how many points was that? I don't think I have the right amount of points. I don't think I have the right points on. How are you, Idol? Are you just now starting your day? Ooh, speaking of, I need to take my medications. My night meds. Badge of Sands. Wait a minute. Oh, Meadow Sands. That's what I did. Okay. Yo, what up, Lord Joker? How you doing, brother man? Boom. I'm doing great, buddy. I changed my old profile picture into the new one. Do you like it? Oh, you changed it? Let me see. I'm not on my YouTube, so let's see. Let me go check out your new profile. Oh, that's pretty neat. You got a Joker Sonic. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. Alright. Alright. Hope everyone's had a blessed weekend. Let's see, 279. I'm doing alright, man. About as best as I'm gonna be. Can't complain. get many points at all for that. Users are weak. Oh, by the way, I think my friend Charles Buchanan show 3 made the Joker's Sonic character. Oh, okay. Nice. Does he make that kind of does he make that kind of stuff? You can make any characters? Nice. That's pretty neat.
He began to realize they were not shedding tears of sorrow, but tears of joy. The song of worship that had filled the court had filled their hearts with hope. Young Gregory, whose life until that very moment had been little more than orders and obedience, began to feel as though he might also serve a purpose.
Let's see. I'm way down here, probably. Yep. Yeah, I got a long ways to go. Alright.
No one ever really understood. But that's okay, because I didn't understand either. It's a really good story to tell, if you know what I mean. So I'm telling that story. I'm telling it through music. And one day, who knows, maybe I'll be knocking my fingers behind the neck of some big, tall, handsome man. Find myself in his arms, looking up at his strength, feeling my own femininity against him, knowing that I'm safe in love. Gregory was a good night.
Meow. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Yo, what up, JB? How you doing, bro? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen you. Hope you've been well too, bro. I've been doing all right. God has been good, so no worries. I got a scan on my liver on Friday as one of my liver blood tests came back abnormal. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious I need to lose. I'll be praying for you, brother. I hope you have good results coming back. Yeah, hopefully it's not. Hope it's nothing too serious. You need to change your diet. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's always about the diet, man.
Many were those who heard the call. The brave Captain James had assembled them by command of the king to venture forth and meet the encroaching.
It's always hard to change our lives when we're used to eating the things we do eat or we have eaten.
Though their leader was long since dead,
It's not easy.
great were
I
the
know
numbers
that.
of those subjugated by the lies of the false prophet. Great armies were brandished as living weapons by the terrible demon of tearing Paul's apart in his perfect ignorance. Even their children were made into Grecian fire, to be cast against all who dare not be converted by the cruel lies of peace. The demon they served had to be stopped. Immeasurable.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man. You just gotta. You literally have to.
Courage, Gregory.
You just have to do what you hate, but hate it like you love it, though. The great words of Mike Tyson. Do what you hate.
Is our strength.
Do what you hate, but hate it like you love it.
Himself regularly by this singular truth. The sound of trumpets echoed through the early morning, and they spurred their horses to the call.
Yeah, it's what most of us try to be, man. Deep down, everybody wants to be a good symbol to everybody. It's a lot harder nowadays. Oh, Brigiona. Oh, Brigiona. Well, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, JB. My test results as of late weren't that great, and so I have to get on the. I have to get myself on the right track. Same as you, brother. Yeah, I have every confidence we can do it, man. It's just the power of our will. We need to We need to force our will to. We need to make our will enforce us more. Middle-aged problems. Yeah. Well, I don't know if 40's middle age, but I mean, I guess it is, but I don't know. But I know when you get older, it gets a lot tougher to do the things you want to do, or even be motivated to. Ford is considered middle age now. 51. I think you're about the same age as my one friend that lives near me here in where I live. I think. Oh, excuse me. I think he just turned 51 this year. Well, you're getting up there, but I don't think you're old yet. I think once you get down to like 60, I think 60's the real age of old. You're welcome, man. But yeah, I noticed that my gray hair is starting to kick in more this year, though. At least on my beard. I really don't have any hair on top of my head, so can't really say my grays on my head is getting bad because I don't have that much hair on my head. Yeah, my hair on top of my head. Was here me a while back. Yeah. I think I lost most of my hair when I was in my mid-20s, I think. Then got really bad in the late 30s. Yeah, I was already considering myself bald by the time I was in my late 20s. It's kind of sad too, really, because I used to have really long hair when I was young in my teens and early 20s. I used to have long hair, and then it just slowly faded away. It kind of pissed me off because the high school that I went to, they wouldn't allow boys to have long hair, which I don't understand why, but yeah, they wouldn't let boys have long hair, which was so stupid to me. So when I had like a ponytail back then in high school, they made me cut it off. Personally, I think it was more of a race thing than anything because I know I've seen other guys that had actually had long hair that didn't get questioned. Of course, being freaking rednecks. racist Peaster, Texas. Yeah, my high school was really racist. I did not enjoy my high school at all. Not really. I was recently chatting to this chick I met in an online stream, bro. Things were okay at first. Spoke to her on the phone and a couple of times. Nice. And suddenly turned on me the other week and told me to. Really? That's weird. Kind of sounds like it. That, or maybe it's someone that tried to convince her to not mess with you or something, maybe? I don't know. That does sound kind of messed up. Yeah, that does sound kind of suspicious. Yeah, well, sometimes you can't help people like that, you know? Alright, I'm up to 10th already. Nice. She got a boyfriend too who didn't know about me, so she shouldn't be phoning me anyways. Oh, really? Well, there's your answer then. Yeah, there's your answer, man. If she has a boyfriend and she was talking to another guy, then yeah. Well, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I kind of don't blame the boyfriend. I mean, like, why does a female have to be talking to another guy like that? You know, I mean, it's hard to. It's really hard to tell if someone's a friend to someone when they're opposite sex. because you don't know what their true intentions are. That's why it's hard for girls to have guy friends and for guy friends to have, you know, girlfriends or whatever. In any case scenario, it's really hard to distinguish who to trust in that kind of situation unless you know the girlfriend or the boyfriends personally. She's a bit of a drunkard too. Gets really drunk. At a weekend, I would phone me up drunk and talk shit. Yeah, probably best avoided. Sounds like a train wreck to me. Oh yeah, that's an absolute train wreck, man. Those are automatic train wrecks, man. You can't trust any of those. Despite whatever good intentions you had, it's bound to backfire for, you know, to help people like that. It really is. It's almost a lost effort. I mean, I have tons of female friends, but I'm not sitting there trying to, you know, to hook up with every single one of them because I'm not like that. Problem is, I'm quite a big part of this other channel now, and she will still be around, but I think I should just ignore her. Well, it's not. I don't think you should. I don't think you should have to ignore her. I think maybe you should just approach her in a different way than the way you normally would have. You know. I mean, to sit there and shadow someone because of one mistake is. I mean, I don't know. Everybody, you know, to each their own. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Or if anything, you know, just say, "Hey, what's up? Hope you're having a good day," and you know, leave it at that. You know, treat her like a friend, other than what you know the way you have been treating her. Just know that just know that the friend zone exists now. You know, I don't think you've ever, I don't think you had any other tension, but you know, just treat it as like a friend zone situation. Yeah, I made the mistake of letting her add me on Facebook and just message me about her problems with her boy. Oh man, there you. I I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but like that's yeah, that's what that's what it feels like with a lot of these women on these social medias. Like they just want someone that they can talk to that they can't talk to like they would to their significant other or their partners, you know. Yeah, I put her in the friend zone to start with, bro. But I think maybe she had other ideas. Yeah, I called her out on that behavior. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just got you just gotta you gotta hint to yourself, like it's like where is this going, and is it if it is going that way, should I even bother pursuing it? Because you have to look at the whole deck. You gotta look at your whole deck before pursuing something like that. Certainly not relationship material, bro. Hell no. No, no. You should already have thought of that the minute you knew that she had a boyfriend. If she has a boyfriend and she's literally talking to another man, then it's like that should already have told yourself like I'm not trying to go anywhere with this woman. If she's willing to talk to some guy behind her boyfriend, don't you think don't you think that would have been the same thing? You would have been in the same situation if you hooked up with her. Yeah, she's likely chatting to a bunch of other men, not just me. I'm just one in line. Yeah. Yeah, we need guys like us. We need to stay away from females like that. In most cases, it's mostly women gonna look out for what women want, not what the men wants. They could care less what the men want. They're likely giving her attention, but I've distanced myself. Don't get toxic women, free validation. Yeah, pretty much. I think a lot of women are like that nowadays, though. That's why it's you know women complain about where all the men at, but it's a lot of women drove away the men who actually wanted to give it a shot. I just looked on the I just looked on the whole thing as a learning experience. Yeah, that's the best you can do, man. Yeah, complaining everyone toxic, but they need to look at themselves, bro. Yep, definitely. Yep. The whole process of finding someone true is almost non-existent. It's really a hard life lesson. Continue to be a monk. Well, I don't think you should ever give up on anything, but if you're destined to find someone, you're bound to find each other, eventually. Monk Woe level 100. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely harder to find true people. It really is. I just attract toxic women with issues, bro. I'm a bit fed up with it now. Yeah. Yeah, I think toxic women in general, they want to find someone who's willing to put up with their, listen to their drama or pay attention to their drama, and then hopefully have some kind of answer for them about their drama. Yeah, everybody's different. Yeah, that's why she told me to F off. I think because she knows I won't put up with her shit because I called her out on it. Yeah. She probably figured like, well, he's not gonna listen to me complain and bitch and, talk to me about my problems, and she's just gonna be like, F off then. She'll find some other gullible guy that she thinks she can, get attention from, and yep, that's it. That's it. I reckon 100%. I'm just going from like past experiences myself. That's the only reason why I'm talking. I told her straight I can't be manipulated. Yeah. It's like this other girl that all right. Let me. I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you tell me what the smart move would be. I have a friend who has a kid, and she had a kid with basically an illegal, and she's one of these girls that's super gullible. Yo, what's up, Eddie? How you doing, bro? And as of recently, she moved in with this guy. I don't know how long she's known this guy or whatever, but they're roommates. And she has this kid that isn't the roommates, obviously. But, like, I guess from what she told me, she said one day he came out of the shower with just a towel on or something, and then all of a sudden she got, felt strong attraction to him or something like that. I think that's how they wanted up, or how she wanted herself up, becoming, a girlfriend to him eventually. I saw Snow White, so you don't have to. Just from that, it doesn't sound like it was very good. Just from that kind of response that you just gave me. I had a feeling that movie was going to fail anyway. Oh. But yeah, I guess they've been dating for like 3 months now or something. So let me ask you something. Do you think roommates should hook up? So the chick already has a kid, someone else that already puts a strain on things. Yeah, that's okay. Let me continue. She had a kid with another guy, and I think the kid's like a year or two old now. So I think he's a couple years old now. And she was in between shelters and stuff like that, and she's been having a rough go at life. period. You know, she hasn't had very good luck with men and all that. But it doesn't help that she's incredibly gullible. Like, single moms can be a nightmare. It works out sometimes, but rarely. Yeah. Yeah. I know that for a fact. And, so, in my mind, you know, I say run for the hills, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I already know in my mind what I'm thinking is she's basically hooking up with this guy because she doesn't have a vehicle. She doesn't have like much to rely on herself in order to, you know, to get on her own. You know, she's still working and trying to, you know, raise her kid. Well, I thought the original songs were good, especially Gal Gadot's. Sounds like a convincing thing, bro. That doesn't sound good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, she doesn't have any transportation for herself. She doesn't have a way to get to work other than, you know, through him. They should remake the whole thing and put Gal Gadot as Snow White. Gal Gadot? I mean, Gal Gadot's nice. I like Gal Gadot, but it just feels like they're just trying to replace all the Disney women with, you know, the best looking models of today or whatever. That's what it feels like. They should have made two versions so peeps can pick the one they want to see, right? That would have been pretty neat. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, she's already telling herself that she loves him, even though I don't know how you can love someone after, like, you know, from being roommates to all of a sudden, you know, just being a thing because you find them attractive all of a sudden. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. With the rise of AI, that will likely happen in the future. See a film multiple times and it ends differently, etc. Yeah, it sounds a bit iffy to me, bro. More like she's attracted by what she can get out of him. That's pretty kind of accurate. I'm not gonna dispute that, you know, but it's that's what it feels like. She, it's like she basically had no options left, and she's basically guaranteeing herself a place that she knows she can stay if she winds up being with the guy. And I'm sorry, but that's not how love works. The BBD, the bigger better deal. Yeah. The bigger better deal. Alright, this piece of crap needs to stop switching stuff around. But yeah, I guess they're a thing now. And she had to pick the all good looking guy that had nothing, or the short, less attractive guy with a ton of money in his own place. Who do you think? Well, I mean, that's how I feel a lot of relations are basically based on. You know, women would rather be with someone who treats them like an asshole, but has the authority and everything to support them in all their needs. While you get someone who's less attractive, who's willing to treat the woman right. But again, you know, it comes down to looks and what that person can provide. Yeah, women don't like it when you're nice to them, etc. They think you soft and submissive. They think niceness is a desperation, etc. It's messed up. Yeah, pretty much. The saddest thing is, you know, these people that they see as nice, or they see as uh, protective, you know, they don't care. They truly don't care, because they're getting what they're getting. They're already getting what they're able to get out of the woman. And then they realize that the woman's not going to fight or change anything about it to better themselves. So they take full advantage of being able to treat them like that. And the women just, you know, they have no sense for them. They have no sense of class or morale for themselves anymore. I mean, look at all the junk that they put themselves on social media for. OnlyFans, they got stupid OnlyFans now that's basically diminished the idea of what a woman should be. Like, it's truly sad. Women nowadays have no respect for themselves. That's why women cheat and mess about, because they think for something else. They look for something else they can get out of their partner, etc., while still keeping hold of their partner too. Yeah. I've seen so many toxic, like, TikTok videos of women saying, you know, that their man should pay this much amount of money on a date or whatnot, and it's like, wow, these women are just like psychotic, narcissist people. That's all they become. They're all narcissists. They're all narcissist women now. Yeah, I once had a chick ask me out for dinner and then expected me to pay the bill. I was like, no, we split it. She did not like it. Oh, of course not. Of course she didn't like it. Even though she asked, she expects for the man to pay. It's like, well, it goes to questions like, if the person who asked for the date should be the one, shouldn't they be the one that pays for it? I mean, that's a question that's been going on for a long time. And this, man, why you keep messing with women with boyfriends, bro? I think I found your solution. It's like, why you keep messing with women with boyfriends? That's your biggest mistake, man. Not the other way around. Yeah. Hey, what color's that name? Blue, yellow, and green. Blue, yellow, and green. Alright. I try to help some of these toxic women with advice, bro. Get them to see they are the problem, etc. They never listen, just turn nasty. Well, of course they're gonna turn nasty, man. That's the only kind of response you're gonna get from women who probably know that they're getting away with BS. And then if you call them out on it, they're not gonna like you for calling them out on it, because they don't want to listen to that part. They don't want to listen to that part of advice. That's because they don't want to accept their accountability. It all comes back to the accountability that they don't want to claim. Yeah. Uh-oh. Absolutely none. That's why most are narcissistic. Whatever the word is. They're all narcissists. They're all narcissist females, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. You just have to know when to throw in the towel and walk away. Yeah, narcs. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're all gonna hate Sigma men. Yeah, I kind of gave up on women after my son's mother. After I found out what all the dirty crap she was doing behind my back, and was still, you know, how the way she was treating guys or that she was hooking up with. and how she was having kid after kid and not having a single one to raise herself. She basically kept having kids with other men and then wind up losing all those kids. Well, it's all good. I mean, I really dodged a bullet. Not, not marrying her. I really dodged a bullet. That's why I appreciate God's plan more than anything, because, we make plans for ourselves, but they don't always fall through, because our plans aren't really meant for what we really wanted to plan for. Yo, what's up, Sing? Good evening, brother. Yeah, I believe sometimes he steers us in the safer direction, bro. He always steers us in the safest direction, man. He always has and always will. We just have to put our faith in the road that he gives us, 10 years ago, a toxic woman almost caused me to end my life, bro. I was spared to carry on. Yeah, see, man, that's what I'm talking about. It wasn't Adam that got manipulated by the serpent. It was Eve. Eve got manipulated by the serpent, and then decided to manipulate Adam into eating from the tree of knowledge. And that's why things winded up the way they did. Finished gig missions of Priest, Sebastian in Glen City, and Wakako in Japantown, a cyberpunk game for last night. Oh, nice, dude. You enjoy that cyberpunk game? I mean, don't get me wrong, that game does look pretty fun in a futuristic way. Alright, I'm in seventh place now. I was in 10, now I'm in 7th. We could possibly get up to 5th, maybe. I don't know, we only got 13 sigils left, so we're gonna try at least. Also now encounter other cybers, psycho too. Oh, nice. I saw that it has such a bad, release. I don't know. I didn't question on getting that game. But I guess they did. I guess they finally got it all fixed up after the long haul of updates and everything for it. No! Oh, you son of a bitch! Brum, brum, brum. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my first one. Damn it, why does he have to have red too? Thanks for chatting regarding these tucks with me, bro. It's helped me clarify things and put them in perspective. Thanks, bro. Hey, no problem, man. Like I said, don't ever give up on finding someone, true that you can, eventually hook up with. I hope you find someone that you can hook up with one of these days, man. Everybody deserves to be with somebody. Sometimes it just, it takes longer than others to find a compatible person. And it's not your fault. It's just the circumstances. I guess I can say is. Because apparently there's supposed to be like three people that you're able to hook up with or something like that. I don't know. I really don't believe in that kind of thing, but you meant psycho story? Oh, okay. Yeah, who knows for sure. Exactly. Oh, why is this guy's shield so freaking out there? Why does he have so much freaking health? And he keeps getting more health. That's wonderful. True. Cyberpunk 2077 with Ultimate Edition now. Still good ratings almost. That's cool. Man, these guys got over 100 attack. Holy cow. Oh, this isn't even fair. Oh, it's over. Well, maybe not. This is gonna be a lost cause. And also graphic systems, ray tracing, must careful of our setting too. Also me. Oh, okay. If I can keep him alive, I would be good in shape. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Don't kill him. There we go. There we go, come on. Yeah. Powerhouse. Alright. Oh, great. Try to kill my dude. Don't kill him. You son of a bitch. Ooh, that was close. I thought he almost had him. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it to 5th. I was getting there though. Wait, no, let's do Dow. Do it now, come on. I'm trying to. Man. You still go over and watch I'm still the daddy streams? I haven't been to his streams in a long time. I've seen him for a while, to be honest. He hasn't streamed that consistent lately. Huh. I had a feeling he wasn't because I don't see his YouTube notifications that much anymore. Yeah, me neither. Oh, he sometimes only streams on Twitch for some reason. Not sure why. Probably because he's getting more of a... He probably gets more reaction on Twitch, I think. That's my guess. He probably gets more people to talk on Twitch than he does on actual YouTube. Because if you notice on his YouTube channels, he's always got... Yeah, he always complains about other players all the time. Oh yeah, every single person he plays is a scrub. Just about 95% of the people he plays against are scrubs, according to him. It cracks me up. Oh yeah, I have no doubt in my mind. That's why a lot of people go to his streams. They just go there to see him rage, and hopefully they can get a reaction out of him. That's his audience, man. That's the audience he decided to go with, you know. It's his own fault for, attracting that kind of attention for himself. He clearly doesn't have mods that actually care about him to be honest. I don't think he has any mods that actually give a shit about him because they let the people in the chat talk shit about him all the time. That's why I sometimes go in there. That's why I call them out. It's like, you guys are fake. A lot of his mods are fake. I still don't know. I still don't know why he. I still don't know why he decided to not, not make me a mod anymore. Even though I know him, not like know him, but I know him from like PlayStation Network, and I got him on my friends list, but I never bother him. Maybe he's demoted me as well. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe the people that he thinks he can trust on there, they must have influenced him to unmod me or something. I don't know. Like I was gonna do something to him or whatever. Doesn't make any sense. But it's all good, I haven't complained once since that. It's been well over a year since I was a mod on his channel. So I've clearly gotten over it. Oh, I got 2 more things. Sweet. Yeah, you'll survive, bro. Exactly. Just like I'll survive being told to go F myself. Right? It's not the first time, likely not the last. Yeah, you should definitely shouldn't be keeping score of stuff like that. Alright, let's get these done. Worst things was he said it in a Discord channel in her own language and said, go translate it, bro. Not good. She said in the channel. Go translate it? Translate what? What was she trying to tell you to translate? I kind of almost want you to tell me her YouTube so I can go over there and be like, hey, can you add me on Facebook so I could be a side piece of that you can talk to? She said it in her own language, Finnish. So I had more of an impact as an insult. That's exactly what I would do too. I'd be like, I'd go to her channel and be like, hey, what's up? Let me, talk to her, be nice to her. And then be like, hey, add me on Facebook so we can talk. Be like Forrest Gump. Like, I could be a boyfriend. I can be boyfriend. uh, yeah, toxic women don't like to be called out. Literal translation was F you, go F yourself, go smell. Yeah, she could be my Jenny. She could be my Gen A and go get AIDS from everybody else that she wants to sleep with and then finally sleep with me. Give me the AIDS. Give me the Magic Johnson cure. There's definitely something fishy going on at the end of the movie, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Them fish tacos were definitely on sale on her end. Forrest Gump choose shrimp and ain't easy. Hell no, it's not. Not in Forrest Gump's diary. Alright. $50? Hell no. I ain't spending no stupid money like that. Man. I got both the traps. There's the cure. Ooh, excuse me. Did you know Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch? He simply decides what time it is. Exactly. Chuck Norris doesn't need a watch, man. Did you know that Chuck Norris has a bear rug in his bedroom that's alive? It's just too scared to leave. Did you hear Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in? Yes. Specifically, he built that hospital just for himself. A righteous man he is. He didn't want to burden the people of having us their tax money to build a hospital for him. He built it himself. When God said, "Let there be light," He said, "Let Chuck Norris decide." I love the way when Bruce Lee is fighting him, he doesn't complain until Bruce rips a massive chunk of his chest. Yeah. Oh man. What would the world be like without Chuck? It'd be pretty damn disappointing, I would have to say. Ooh, 63,000 gold? Hell yeah. Come on, a session. A session. Ugh. Another growth. Hmm. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't know if I want to spend the money on this. Let me check something real quick. Wait, how much do I have? Hmm. Alright, probably just gonna do some of these and... I think after this, after I play this a couple times, I'm gonna get onto some Black Ops, and I'm just gonna play some music, some copyrighted music, and then I'm gonna see the reaction from other players in the lobbies of the music that I play. It's gonna be pretty funny, actually. So I'm gonna be playing some like 1920s, 1930s, 40s music, and see how the people react to that kind of music. I did that earlier today, or I think it was like this afternoon or something. Sometime I did. I was just playing some Black Ops, and I was listening to music in the background. A lot of people didn't really complain, and then some people actually did complain, and it was a pretty interesting experiment. Yeah, you can't please everybody. That's a known fact. You cannot please everybody. One gem? That's it? One gem? Alright. This will be my last one. And then I'm gonna get onto some Black Ops and play some music while I'm playing against other people. And see gonna get their reaction and see how they react to the music that I play. It's gonna be pretty funny. It's almost 4 a.m. Alright, brother. Well, I hope you have a very blessed rest of your weekend. And I appreciate you stopping in, man. Same to you, bro. Appreciate the conversations. Appreciate it, brother. You have a blessed rest of your evening. Oh yeah, for sure. Have a good night also, bro. God bless. Catch you again on the future stream. Alright, man. Take it easy, man. God be with you always. And with your spirit. Peace, brother. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this stream. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a very blessed rest of your weekend, a very blessed Sunday, and a very blessed week coming up. God be with you always and with your spirit. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.